Hey team, Sean McGregor, NoCodeSTR.com. Sorry I've been MIA lately. I've been at a conference in Chicago. I spoke two different times at Airtable, the world's largest Airtable conference. Really good experience. The Sears Tower, I guess Will's Tower now. But what I want to talk with you about today is the new ChatGPT Atlas browser. And what it allows is for ChatGPT to see your screen and actually walk you through the steps of setting something up. So in this case, Seam does not have a thermostat setting in their Zapier connection, but I was able to bring ChatGPT into their API docs, have it read everything, ask it questions, get ideas, um, you know, actually take this chat from here, and then I'd open up a new one in Zapier, and then you just go here, you select back to that same chat you're in, and then you can ask questions about this screen. Then I go to Airtable, and I ask it, okay, how do I set up something to where I can know if there's a same day turn after each guest? Because if so, my goal is to for every booking, if there's not a same day turn the temperature of that particular home up to 76. But if there is a same day turn, don't do that. And then also, whenever a guest is arriving at 9 a.m., you can set up where it automatically turns on to 72 or whatever desired temperature. And you can see you can set it in the properties table for each property, and then it'll automatically pull in this number. So if someone likes it to be a 74, all the time, you can put it there. Same thing with like whenever people leave, what time they want it at. Some owners are particular about that. You set it one time in the properties table, bring it in here, and now because ChatGPT helped me to solve this API, I was able to get it to work to actually update the temperature automatically. And it's an amazing thing because now, because I know how to do the Airtable logic stuff, anytime there's a same day turn, it won't adjust the temperature, or it'll make sure it's rolled back to 72. And then anytime there's not a same day turn, it'll bump it up to 76. As soon as the booking happens, it'll know, okay, bump it back down to 72. And you never have to think about it at the end. All you have to do is you go to Seam, you put in the thermostat ID one time in the properties table, you put in the temperatures you want one time, and then you set up the Zap. And again, I was able to just talk through with ChatGPT while looking at the screen, while it was helping me to configure things. So it's not like a screenshot scenario that I've always had before with ChatGPT, where it's just constantly, screenshot back and forth, back and forth. It's not seeing the exact screen. I'm just screenshotting error messages over and over again. I'm literally bringing it along with me to like, okay, I already have this API. Should I create a new one? Sure. Do this. It'll walk you through this exact page, showing you how to do it. I've used this for OpenPhone to create instant text now, using Airtable automations instead of Zapier automations for very specific things. With Airtable, you only get 50 different automations, but you can run them 25,000 to 100,000 times. So you want to keep it to the high value stuff, but now I could have instant AI replies if I wanted to, or instant check-in messages sent that'll automatically be split up between two or three different messages if necessary, based on, what the phone of the recipient is. And yeah, I did that by just taking ChatGPT around the internet with me and saying, oh, hey, okay, what about this? Does this help? Oh, yeah, okay, it looks like you need to have it set to cooling set point Fahrenheit, and it'll read this whole page of all this stuff, know through natural language what I'm trying to work on, and find the exact right information and give it back to me. And, it's not perfect to where it was like a one-shot process, but I was able to go to the relevant pages, just click this button, open it up, and then I would switch to my project and then pick that chat again. and it would bring up the chat again. The one thing that's annoying is if I start on this page and then I go to this page and I talk to it, if I come back here, it isn't fully refreshed yet. But all you have to do is just kind of copy the link, open a new tab, and then it'll refresh with all the current information. That's something they should fix. But in general, blown away by the experience, much better than the normal ChatGPT experience for this kind of use case, because it literally was able to look and, like, without me putting in all these names, just say like, oh, Boba Fett, George Costanza, Cinderella, whenever that was the case, and give me the formulas that I need, give me the expected outcomes. And it just has so much more context, and it's able to give you much better understanding of what you're looking at, what you need to do next. So anyway, just wanted to make this quick video. Yeah, I'll have a lot more on this, but it's going to enable me to do a lot more really, really cool things, because now all the APIs are kind of open. I know how to work with ChatGPT. It is my ChatGPT, so it has all of my kind of mindset stuff, all of my things I think are important, where I want to prioritize things first, like on, the low task automations are good through Zapier, whereas the ones that require a high volume, like messages, can be built in Airtable automations. It knows that. So anyway, just want to make this quick video. Give it a shot if you haven't. I think it's really cool. And again, when you open it up, you are able to switch to a chat, go to your projects, and have a different chat and a different thing, and then it'll be able to see your full screen like instantly and help you with what's on screen. Really good for troubleshooting Zaps, really good for reading APIs, really good for helping you understand like the layout of an Airtable base and know, okay, what needs to happen next. So anyway, just made this quick video. I've got a lot more coming soon. For the full course members, I will have this setup and all the other thermostat setups in the course by the end of the week. Once I just test them out a little bit, but then you'll be able to control all of your temperatures as well as all your door locks, and know when somebody opens the door for the first time, when your cleaner shows up for the first time after a guest checks out, etc. Get those actual text message notifications when a event happens in the physical world, which again, pretty cool. So very strange time to be alive, but if you ask the stuff good questions, you can supercharge your abilities. So let's go. All right. Thanks, y'all.